Heyo, Cool Skeleton 111 here. How y'all doing? Alright, well today we're getting into a new game series. Yippee! Alright, and what that game is, we will have to see. Well, uh, we are playing Ace, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yes, if you couldn't tell by the title. Or game, whatever. The streaming felt like I haven't done this in about a month. Whatever. We all ready to get into it? Well, let's go. Come on, where is it? Up. Alright. Audio not too loud or anything. Everything's fine. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this started then. New game. We're going to be playing this one. Spoilers. So we'll just start off with this one. Yes. Prepare for some epic voice acting. Oh yeah. Oh no, blood. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on! Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh my gosh. August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous! Right. Oh, hiya, Chief! Whew, I'm glad I made it on in time. I cannot read. I cannot read. Oh my gosh. Mommy memo move. Blah. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew this defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe him my current job. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's over! Huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! Oh, I'm gonna do it. Gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Huh? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do! August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. For him! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. And shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. I think it was Larry? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct! Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name is. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim's name? Of course! I know the victim's name. It's, I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press that button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Don't worry, please. I'm begging you. Okay. Time of death. 7th. Yeah. So we just look at that if we need information.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cindy Stone? The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct! Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct! You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the state statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use this button to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later. So be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Here. Mr. Butts? Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony!
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped!
She just wasn't taking any phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts? What you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies! All of it, lies!
I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Bats, what do you think of her now?
Mr. Wright. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
I'm gonna stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, shitty dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, then I'm gonna go to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy. This is not looking so good.
Next.
Yeah, I'm trying to there's so many voices I have to do.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Heh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Well, I mean, we can't really lie in court, so... I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Bats was lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sod to the stand. Mr. Sod, well, dang it.
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sod, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
So yeah.
If you didn't see it earlier, this game was released back in 2001 for the DS. So there's still stuff like phone booths and the brick cell phones. I can't defend you against the testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Record.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right. Right? This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony that the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Ooh. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay? Open the court record with this button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Here we go. Well, I'm just gonna press on this. Shoot, I forgot his voice already. Oh no.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Press.
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seems strange to me is all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looks suspicious. So, what happened next?
Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door.
That's odd in a big city like this, I thought.
I see. And what happened next?
Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. And we press... What gave you that idea?
Well, the door was half opened, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are. Isn't it? It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did pain cut him off so quickly?
So, you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
Then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving dead. Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. Yes.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next?
I quailed, and we already read this before.
So you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes, no, nothing.
Okay. What happened next?
I thought to call the police immediately,
and... You thought to call the police? Does that mean you actually didn't call them?
Please, listen to the rest of this testimony. You thought to call the police. What next?
The phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Yes, no, no, it wasn't right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And the phone wasn't working, correct?
The phone... And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no other answer at the nearby apartments.
Ah, right. What time did you call again? 1 p.m. 1 p.m.? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Alright, well, let's present it then. I don't know. Present? Nope. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay, what evidence do we have? We don't really have anything. Wait a minute. 1 p.m. you say? But the murder didn't happen until 4 p.m. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sword? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstandings.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Alright, I'm just gonna... I've played this before. The voice saying it for the television. No, there was not. There was only one. Something seems fishy about that. Okay. Go back. We are going to present this blackout record. Because it was from noon to 6 p.m. And he was there at 1. Or he claims he was there at 1. But the TV wouldn't be on because there's a power outage! Okay, present.
Objection!
Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video.
Right, well...
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sword?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sword, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant directions are harming your credibility.
That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been the shock of finding the body, yes.
Very well, Mr. Sword. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Alright, here we go. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Yes, you saw it. Most of these names are going to be puns.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Alright. What do you mean by clock? This can't be a clock, can it?
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence! Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne? As
the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just have to tilt it, and it says the time out loud.
He didn't hear it, but he saw it?
Yes, it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it! Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sott, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What is the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture!
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never... Look, the clock! I have to make it nice. It was him, I tell you, it was him! He killed her, but burn, give him the death!
Order, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting this defense's claim.
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock? Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sott heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. They weren't even home. Try sounding the clock. Oh, let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor? May I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep.
I think it's 8:45. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Pate, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Oh, I see. 25? Yeah. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of his death. Heard the victim's death. He's not dead. At least not yet. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing!
How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime!
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box.
Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume that the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, we're gonna have to say yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it, and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off!
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Present. Time zones. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod? Or did I say Mr. Did It? Or should I say Mr. Did It?
Yeah!
Oh no. So anyway,
Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you witness?
He was arrested and then taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true gauntlet at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty! Woo!
and with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He possessed a newspaper salesman. He posed as a... but I can't read. To check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott left him in... Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh no. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court. Defendant's Lobby Number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all! You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, maybe imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. No, Larry! Good, wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. My Cindy Wendy's gone, man! Forever! Larry, she wasn't... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Potts in this. Oh my gosh. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? But wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it?
I was so into that chick, and she just played me for a fool.
Don't that make you want to just cry?
Larry. Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Ah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh?
Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? The statue?
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh?
What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to be taking it to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
I hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change, depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Boo.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah!
Ooh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah.
Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry? would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. Gonna do it down here. Bring, bring. Beep.
Hello? This is Maya.
Hey, Maya. It's me.
Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask you.
I know. You want me to hold on to evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what's it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clock out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yeah?
Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock to pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers.
I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh. You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh,
My dear Miss Fee, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue.
September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office? Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a quick little break. I will be right back. Alright, and we are back. Also, hello, Ritsu! How you doing? Alright. Let us get back to it, then. Let's just head into the room. Excuse me. That smell! Blood!
Sis!
Someone's there! Chief! 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 Doing alright. Yeah, just a little bit tired. Doing all these voices, wearing out my vocal cords. It's fine. It's fun. Alright, here we go. Who are you?
Huh?
The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. See, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker was added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Well, let's take a look at the paper. A word written on the scrap. Written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. Well, slide on over. Call the police. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screens on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please! Oh.
Police! Please, come quickly!
What was that? Someone screaming from the outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay. I guess we'll... Huh? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but... who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote the message. She wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've gone and done it. Wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. Ah! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Thanks. That way. I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Ah, great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Word Maya here means anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer!
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning, and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh! It's you! The lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, it's up to her if she wants me to be. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
Well, they're never going to believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought...
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into your hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh? Sounds like it was fun.
Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. Oh, I read that wrong. That was supposed to be Maya. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
That's what she said! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Well, let's chat it up. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder?
Yeah! Oh, let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah! A clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember! Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yeah! I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah! I forgot how to delete those things.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on a cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right! Oh! I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo out of the court record. Could you please tell me about the day of the murder again? Yep, alright, gonna skip. Oh wait, hold on. Lights are off, smell of blood.
Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. So, you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right! The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into that stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career. She said her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-good spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yep. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor?
What?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave this to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Well, why not? Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Huh? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Alright. Let's move out of here. To this guy's office. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when it's your... everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Alright, well, we'll just have to come back. September 6th. Fay & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, I'm Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was the killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were...
Detective Sweaty Shoes.
Alright, we'll go with, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right over there. Here. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick.
Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Mia. About Miss Fay. Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh?
Huh?
Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all!
Autopsy report added. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why'd you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of black alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. he's got the phone, so let's... I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Okay, well, I mean, he might not know. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? Says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of New Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if we went down to the preceding... That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems like he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from the Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May! I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So, you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not go outside her room until trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal! Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Well, now I feel kind of bad. Alright, well, let's go to the detention center and give her phone back.
Hey! What is it? Didn't you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, maybe he's back in his office. Nope, not yet. Well, let's go question the witness. September 6th. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to the lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job easy. Harder.
Gee, this is all something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, what is this? There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ugh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, wouldn't you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could be inside her drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, absurd! Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that, happened the other day? That bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Well... Dream on! If you wanna know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you just... What exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer! Are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've ever blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Hey, Mr. Big Detective. Why don't you go look for clues in that garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. We don't really need to show anything. Alright, I think we're done here. You know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. Big stretch, sorry. Alright, well, let's go over save. And let's head to the crypt. Alright, well, that sure was something. And we'll have to figure out what happens next time. And hopefully I do not forget all the voices I just did. Oh boy. Alright, well, Let us see who there is to raid. Unfortunately, it does not look like there's anyone. So, with that being said, thank you guys, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye!